So our last opponent scooped up. That's alright, I'll just get him one more game real quick. Alright, we have our last opponent, the TC Sir, no, TCS Iron Maiden. Right, sure. We'll keep it. I like to okay. Don't be mono black control. Please don't be that. Well, actually, that might not be half bad match. I'll do this, and I think I'd like to put that there, please. Okay, don't be mono black land destruction. That will be actually the worst. Don't be that. Just don't be that. Okay, that is what that actually is. Alright, fine. You're killing me. Well, at least we have cheap-ish removal. God, okay, they're fine. Enjoy. At least we have a couple of lands. Alright, you Dark Ritual. Sure. Hold on here. I'm fetching. You wait just a minute. I might have wanted to not want to fetch there just so I could maintain a higher number of lands in my deck. Might have just wanted to play out Ash Barrens. Okay, I know they have one more. I know they have probably one more spell. There's a pretty good chance. I'd like to draw a card, please. Thank you. I'd really like to untap, play Plains, play Omen of the Sea. Oh, they didn't do it. They're out. They're out. They're out of spells. Go. Go. We can do this. What's that? What you got? Nothing. Oh, Zealoport. Dust Legion. Dust Legion Zealot? Okay. I'm comfy. I'm comfy. I'm very comfy with this. I'm glad that we kind of flooded there a little. That was nice. We just got a bunch of lands. Sure, and some redraws helped out a lot. I think I like Temporal Isolation a little bit less here. Bottom, Blossoming Sands on top. Sure. Then I might want to just go ahead Blossoming Sands. And I think I'm willing to Temporal Isolation this guy. I'll pass the turn. I'll pass the turn. I'll do this during their turn. You can do it at instant speed. I'd prefer to use the hard removal for like an actual Gurmag Angler. Oh, is it Sign in Blood? Looks like it is. I really want to do this right before damage. But the option to block? Well, don't mind if I do. Fog? Congrats, you're unblockable. Enjoy. I really want to Faith Spinners that just to burn one of these. But I guess I can Crufix's Insight. Oh, Crufix's Insight here. I'd like to pick up some cantrips. Oh, we get... Yeah, no, these are all fine. I'll take all of these. I'd like to Utopia Sprawl here. Going for what? Blue? Blue? Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, you know, where are my manners? My goodness, I am just a terrible person. If you were in a real game store, this is real life, you should say hi. You don't just sit down at the table and start flinging cards at them. Especially if you're a burn player. You don't just throw lightning bolts at your opponent's face without at least acknowledging their existence with a hello. And what is that? Choking Sands? Not those? Okay. I don't understand why they didn't choose this for us. Oh, maybe they didn't realize this is a Utopia Sprawl and not a, not something else? Not an Abundant Growth? Maybe they just... Maybe they just don't care. Wolf Forest. God, I have so many removal spells right now. I would like to just pass the turn. You know, I'll Utopia Sprawl on this. Adding white. White. And then on their turn, I'll Omen of the Sea. Okay, 3 mana. What you get? Ice Quake. Well, have you know, that's very rude. One should not just Ice Quake an opponent. I think I like both of these. I'll put this one on top. This one on top. Sure. I think I should just have played Recumbent Bliss here and just started to gain life every turn. Just to get a little value over time. Prison. Welcome to prison. You're gonna be here for a while. Hopefully you're gonna be there for a while. Is that Rancid Earth? Come now. Come now. What are you doing? Sure. I'd have a blue. Alright, I'm down by some mana. Alright. Yeah, that's alright. They pinged everything for 1 with Rancid Earth. That's a shame. Brine Giant, you're here! Finally! I get to do things! God, alright, Brine Giant, I think this is enough. Oh dear God. They got rid of all my blue mana! No! Okay, well, this is sad. Dang. I was just thinking it would be very convenient to tap this for just white and a green for Journey to Nowhere or Temporal Isolation. Choking Sands. Sure. Sure. They're just going down the line. They have the time advantage. All right. If you could Gurmag Angler, that'd be sweet. Please. Defile, no! Sure. Defile seems fine in this deck. I think Defile is okay. Abundant Growth would be great. Omen of the Dead. No. Not quite. Please play out, creature. Wow, Icequake. Okay. How many of their the land destruction spells do they just go through? It's okay. They've gone through over half of the land destruction spells in their deck. That is... Wow. Pretty good. Jesus. So much. Oh, okay. Thorn of the Black Rose. Boy, oh boy. Do I really wish you had tried to play that earlier. Oh, they feel comfortable now that we don't have any lands. Oh, just wait until we top deck land. Nope. Nope. Alright. We were doing so well for just 1 second. Jesus. With all of our fixing. With everything we needed. Alright, Sign in Blood, sure. They're gonna pack us for one. Alright. Oh my god, one more? Okay. Yup. Yup. Wow, they got pretty good running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they got like 2/3 of their land destruction. That's really good. I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop it up. That, yeah, they got it. They got it. Maybe Relic. Maybe Relic. I don't think we have anything for this matchup. I don't think we have anything particularly bad for this matchup. Or particularly good. Maybe just one Relic of Progenitus over one Faith's Fetters just to hate on, you know, delve creatures and whatnot. And, you know, get rid of Threshold, just in case. It's not a particularly big deal. Keep. I might have wanted to mulligan down to a land heavier hand. There. I might want to just Blossoming Sands, just so I can keep the forest for the Utopia Sprawl. Now I'm looking for a flood here. You duress. Which would you like? You take Utopia Sprawl. Okay. That was probably correct. We get another forest that they don't know about. And we can, fingers crossed, hope that they just, you know, just for 1 second, just whiff on... Okay, there's the Dark Ritual. All right, got it. God, getting pretty good draws with the Dark Rituals. All right. Well, I'm adding white. Not going to do anything with it. But I'm adding it. Well, at least I can Nexus Warden or Crufix's Insight or something. Oh, they're short on mana. All right. Well, don't mind me. I'll be taking the initiative here. Play some spells. Oh, there's Peat Bog. Sure. That's a bit of a risky keep of one lander. And we top deck a land. Alcrofix's Insight. Oh boy, we dumped a Brine Giant. 2 lands. I'll pack in. Let me poke. Allow me to poke. just a quick little nut tap. Just a quick little. There we go. Take your 1 beats. In 20 turns, this will matter. Oh, alright. Dust Legion Zealot. Sure. I would really like Abundant Growth off the top, please. Oh, come on, Abundant Growth off the top. Well, there's Blossoming Sands. Alright, sure. I guess that's it. I guess that counts as fixing. At least next turn we get 2 Faith's Fetter. Faith's Fetters. Gain some life. Lock down a Zealot. Boy, what do you do with 2 mana? What was worth sacrificing that land for? Sign and Blood for a Desperation Dig. Do they find land? They dress. Which of these would you like? Taking that. Oh, Omen of the Sea. Nope. Alright, they take Oblivion Ring. I'm surprised they didn't take Faith's Fetters. It's the bigger card, and we're going to cast that for sure. I mean, we gained 6 off of it. Utopia Sprawl. We'll use 1 on here. Blue, please. Oh, hold on. Always yield. Always yield to Fate's Fetters. Sure. Alright, next turn I get to... Do I get to Brine Giant? 1, 2... Yeah, I get to Brine Giant. Sweet. Alright. We win the next game. Yes. Come on. Oh, okay. Chainers. Alright, sure. Sure. It's fortunate that they found land. Darn. How dare they? Actually, wait a minute. Is this, I think that was too much. Brine Giant? might have been correct to there's an argument for like Heliod's Pilgrim or Omen of the Sea over those. Just to, while we have the time, to start finding more lands. This is a small chance that we might not, that they might, start to play actual land destruction spells again, and then we're out of, the colored mana that we need. Alright, Dust Legion Zealot, sure. Abundant Growth. Well, next turn I can do 2 of these. So, that's fine. Let's get a card. Actually, wait. They do have Chainers. They do have Chainers, and they might have more Chainers and other cards. So I'd prefer Heliod's Pilgrim first. Then go get Omen of the Sea. And I can use this to actually go get Abundant Growth. We'll cast this first. Just to have Edict protection for the future when the time comes. Yes. Give me the 1 Abundant Growth. Sure. And we'll leave it like this, go to combat. Alright, you defile. You probably don't have another land drop. And then Chainers again, so that's good news. Well, Utopia Sprawl. Temporal Isolation, Utopia Sprawl. I don't need the Temporal Isolation. Put that to the bottom. I will keep Temporal Ice. I'll keep the Utopia Sprawl. Journey to Nowhere. Yep. I'd like a redraw. Alright, there's another Temporal Isolation. Glad I bottomed that. Really hoping that they don't have anything else as far as removal goes. I don't want Brine Giant to eat the dust. They're playing Gurmag Anglers, right? Do they have room for Gurmag Angler in their deck? Because I just realized, I haven't seen one either. I haven't seen one yet. And they did see quite a few cards last game. I will Omen of the Sea in response. Ooh, Nexus is Warden? Oh, and Crefix's Insight? I don't think I want Crefix's Insight. As nice as that would be, I'd prefer Nexus Warden on top. Just for creature. Just because I really do want another creature. I'll conceal the Utopia Sprawl. I don't want to, tempt them into another 2-for-1. Alright, good. We got Edict Protection, and next turn, Death. Dark Ritual, sure. What are you going for? Vexes to 5 mana, 6 cards in hand. Nothing. They go for nothing. They just pick it up. All right, good. We'll submit, run it back, run it back. They got a little bit mana screwed there, but that's part of the issue with those kinds of decks that are using peat bogs and rituals. Yeah, land heavy hand, sure. Ooh, peat bog. Play out of planes. Pass the turn. I'm gonna try to be a little bit conservative with this abundant growth in a second. You peat bog. Using the one counter. I wonder how many land destruction spells they have this time. I'm really hoping it's just like maybe 2 this time in their opener. I know that they have a lot in the deck. They don't need that many. They really don't. Alright, double abundant growth seems really tempting. I will play Blossoming Sands though. These abundant growths do act as a cost reducing effect for Brine Giant. And I can play them immediately with these forests. I like to do so at the last second. Oh, Befoul. I wonder if that was just to use all of their mana possible, or if it was because that was their last one. Okay, it appears that they might be out at this point, or down some mana. Oh, good. Land. Beautiful land. Oh, come on. You don't need that. You don't need that silly land. Duress. Oh, don't take the abundant growth, please. Go ahead. Take the insight. I don't want it. Come on now. Actually, either one is kind of bad. I don't want them to take... Alright. I think they took the correct one. At least they know what's coming. Forest. Pass. I got nothing. Oh, don't switch back to land destruction, please. No. Oh, that's good. That's perfectly fine. Any one of our fog spells off the top, that'd be super. Just because I want this thing out of the way as fast as possible and deny the monarchy. I'm gonna choose white. I'm going to go for Heliod's Pilgrim. I'm going to find... Yes, I'm going to use that ability. This way, for sure, I can steal the monarchy away. And I can hopefully deny them the monarchy for as long as possible. Okay, so no matter what, I can cast a 3-drop. I will go for Recumbent Bliss. I think that's the best one here. In this case, and being the most mana efficient. I mean, just the most efficient use for mana. Because they blow up any land, even if it's this one, we're still stuck with 3 mana next turn. One of it can be white. Coming to Bliss. Sign of Blood, sure. You get those cards. You get those cards. Those are all you. Of course. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be... Oh, come on now. All right, all right. Not even a chance. They're defending the monarchy pretty well. But I swear I'm gonna take that monarchy. It's the last thing that I do. At least I might be able to Brine Giant next turn. Okay, so I can Brine Giant. Uh, or I can Insight and yeah, I think I'd rather Brine Giant and then Insight next turn. Try to find a Prison piece. Yeah, that seems a little bit better. I don't think that they're gonna Chainer's Edict me next turn, so this seems okay. Seems okay. Come on now, what are you doing? God, another Sign in Blood. Chainers. Okay, that's pretty good follow-up. Dark Ritual, sure. Into what with 3 mana? Gourmag Angler, okay. Come on now. Where's my cards? Oh my god, stupid monarchy. Let me take it. Alright, I'm probably going to go ahead and Crufix's Insight, because I probably don't want that Gourmag Angler. No. There's a good chance that they probably have found another land drop. In which case, next turn, if I run out this Brine Giant is dead. Ugh. Not good. But, you know, there's also a chance that they don't. And I really do need to try to take that monarchy as fast as possible. Okay, now they found it. Don't, no. Alright. Ouch. They found it. Oh, that's garbage. That is garbage. Well, at least on the upside, I can find... I mean, they're probably going to draw out first. So just say... Yeah, you have to draw a card. Okay. Well. Crufix's Insight. Give me some Prism pieces, please. Okay. Sure, I'll take 1. I only wanted the 1 anyway. I'm gonna see. Come on, find me something, please. Come on. Just need 1 to... Yes. We'll put this one on top, and then this one on top of that. And then I can... I'll pass the turn like this, and I'll do this during their turn. Choking Sands on the Blossoming Sands? Yeah, sure. But in response... I'm surprised they didn't target my untapped mana. You have Shadow now, Gourmag Angler. Enjoy. I'm surprised this is not played constantly over pacifism. Okay, Dust Legion Zealot, sure. Duress, sure. Yeah, that's sad. At least next turn, I will sack this to scry. After casting, well, yeah, I think I'll sacrifice this to scry, then cast Crufix's Insight, just to help ensure that I hit the enchantments that I want. No thanks. No blocks, that's cool. That's right, you draw those cards. We'll put one of you to the bottom. I think I'll leave the other one on top. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll take an Abundant Growth, Temporal Isolation, Omen of the Sea, sure. These are all great. What was that last card that got chucked into my graveyard? Oh, nothing important. I'm really hoping for Recumbent Bliss here, but Thorn of the Black Rose, Dust Legion. Well, they have a pretty slow clock. That's good. They don't have time advantage anymore. Oh, Rancid Earth took Forest? Sure. I'd prefer to use Abundant Growth first. Yeah, draw the card. We'll tap. Use just I think I might just want to take the opportunity to use the heavier spell right now. Save the cheaper ones for later if I have a mana tight turn. You know, use the mana while you have it in this matchup in particular. Alright, even with the Monarchy, they're running out of cards. I'm coming for them. How many creatures we got left in the deck? We have lost... Go ahead, take your turn. We have lost 4... we have 5 creatures left. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Goody. Omen of the Sea? Main phase? Oh, come on, Brine Giant. Brine Giant off the top. No! Put you to the bottom. I guess I'll put a forest on top. I do want more lands. Well, at least they can't win through this. They'll still draw out before me. I may have fewer cards in my deck, but with them drawing 2 a turn, I did 15 turns. Give 15 turns. Oh. Alright, we'll sack and scry. I'll draw first. It's okay. I'll draw first. Yes, Nexus Warden. I could take it. We'll put you on top. We'll put you on top. Yes. I know that they probably have creature removal. But, oh, there's just a... I can almost taste the monarchy. I want it. Share the crown. Share the crown. Don't defile. Oh, are you gonna Chainer's Edict flashback? Yeah. They can do that. Alright, we sacrifice. Okay, what if I say please? Rancid Earth, my last land. Tapping it for the Trident 2 green. You know what's odd? These forests actually have quite a bit of blue in them, in the art. And sure. I'm just gonna 6 here. What? I pressed 6. Maybe I accidentally hit 5 and 6 at the same time or something. Jogging sand, sure. Befoul. Jeez, Pete. Gurmag Angler, the last Gurmag. What are you doing with your last mana there? Is it nothing? Oh my god, double Gurmag Angler. Do we get white mana? Pretty please. We do not. Alright. GG. I had fun. I had fun playing against this. After playing around with this deck today, I really think the deck could use some Core Skyfishers. I'd like to see Core Skyfisher in the deck. The last game was rather long. That's alright. I like the longer games anyway. I'm wondering if it's if it might have been better to try to hold up land there. I kind of wished I could have forced through some kind of damage. It's a downside of the deck that we have so few creatures. Core Skyfisher might be able to help with that, but in that case, we would probably go down Crufix's Insight. But Crufix's Insight does throw quite a few cards into the yard, so dredging might be an option. I've done a whole bunch of nonsense with enchantments in the past. Tons of different Enchantress decks and enchantment-based decks. I know for sure that Core Skyfisher with something like Omen of the Sea or Abundant Growth or even Faith's Fetters is pretty strong, and actually does make me want to try Esper, the Esper Core Skyfisher deck that uses the Dreamstalker and the Core Skyfisher to bounce a bunch of stuff back and forth, drawing cards and all that. It's like Kodaltha Boros, but just is an Esper-based one. All in all, I really do like Brine Giant. I just wish that we had some better enchantments and just to draw a little bit better. Maybe just a few more instant speed enchantments. Maybe if they come out with another, cycle of Omen type cards, that could really help out the deck. Ooh, or whatever that instant speed flash enchantment in standard was for a second there. Yes, that one. Good job me editing this in post. Good job. Good job. Too bad with neither of our matches, I don't think that we saw a whole lot of great sideboarding options. Which, I mean, whatever. They were tier 2 decks that don't show up that often. You probably shouldn't be sideboarding in too heavily against the tier 2. Hey, wait a minute. Why do I only have 13 sideboard cards? Oh. Well. Okay, alright. Yes, we, part of the reason why we had so few sideboard options is, well, we forgot to add some sideboard options. I'll just add... yeah. Of course. Ignoring that. Anywho, Ancestral Mask might be a sweet, spicy one-of, just with Heliod's Pilgrim. It gives the enchanted creature +2/+2 for each enchantment on the battlefield. So, you know, ton of enchantments. You could make a 20/20 reasonably in a lot of matchups. You could just make the 20/20. You could make the make a huge creature swing in for a lot. And a lot of decks, unless they have actual, you know, unconditional removal, like either Edicts or, you know, like actual Doomblade or something, an resolved Ancestral Mask on a creature is just far too big to remove. Yeah, I mean, that might be an interesting alternative win condition. Tutor out Ancestral Mask, put it on Heliod's Pilgrim, swing. Also, we might want more Heliod's Pilgrim. It felt pretty awesome in a couple of instances. Like against the creatureless blue-black deck and a lot of control decks, it is a 2-for-1 that is a body, and it does find some cards for you. Like, at least it can go get Abundant Growth, which is fixing and a redraw. It's similar to Astrolabe. Otherwise, the deck is still pretty fun to play. It's pretty sweet. I like Bant-chantress. I think the Pestilence one might be still pretty strong, and might have like some reasons to play it over this. If you know a reason to play the Pestilence one over this version, something like using Brine Giant over Pestilence as a win condition, let me know in the comments below. I'm more interested to kind of see the different matchups where Brine Giant would have an advantage over Pestilence, while Pestilence might have an advantage over Giant in other matchups. Thank you for watching and coming in for that face touch.